Snackies, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all, what's good? What's popping? Y'all, it's Wednesday. We're doing book review Wednesday, but we have some king crab, we have some rice, cucumber sausages, and some peppers. We also have some Dame Dash dip in butter sauce, and we have us a blueberry pomegranate bubbly. So let's go ahead and pour that up. Alright, and I got me a little straw. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get a plastic spoon because I don't want to be scraping like I was the other day. Alright, y'all, let's snack. Let's see what my sizzles got. My sizzles. We going straight for the king crab. And you know this, man. I don't know what just happened with that one, but ooh. That ain't gonna come out the way I want it to, so let's go ahead and start cutting this, y'all. So how y'all doing? What's been filling up your mental space lately? What's been on y'all mind? Ooh, that thing juicy, y'all. Ooh, do y'all see that? The juices. Y'all put these in the oven this time. Normally I break them up, or I bend them and put them in a big pot. Ooh, y'all want this? Oh my gosh. Do I got juice dripping on my arm? Come through. Y'all, look at all of that goodness. Y'all, that king crab, every single time. And don't steer you wrong. There's some more meat right here. There we go. Ooh. So y'all, today's book is by Maureen Smith. Okay, Maureen Smith. The book that we are going over is called Weapon of Destruction. I couldn't remember that because, okay, it's three books that have similar characters, or the characters overlap, so the characters pop up, and so even though they're not related as far as the book itself, the characters kind of all live in the same area of Texas. So when you reading one, you may or may not have a mention of another character. So if you're going to read it, read Weapon of Destruction first. That's why I'm going over it first. So did I forget my main character name, y'all? Ralph and, oh Lord, Corinne. Why I couldn't remember that? All right, so the main characters are Ralph and Corinne, and so Corinne is originally located in DC, the DMV area, and what happened was her father passed. She's a FBI agent, and her father passed, and what I guess like part of what in the FBI is that you get moved around. Like at some point in your career, you're gonna get moved to another city or whatever. So it just so happened that she got moved right after her father passed. Her father was an FBI analyst, so he was also in the FBI. And I need to get to my rice and this in the way. I'm about to throw it back up. And her she was raised by her father. Her mom, she has a mom and a sister that are in Texas, but after her parents got divorced, the mom only took her sister, her older sister, with her. So all right, she gets to the new office. Even before she can start work, she went out with her sister and her niece, you know, like they doing a family outing at a parade that her niece was dancing in. So she catch this man like staring at her. Like every time she looked up and look in his direction, he was staring at her. So child, kind of find out, because there's some details y'all know I'm gonna leave out, right? I'm not gonna give y'all every single come to find out. The man already know who she is, and it's her supervisor, her new supervisor. So he can't keep his eyes off her. She can't keep her eyes off of him. But when she found out it's her supervisor, she's like, okay, you know, let me ignore this attraction. So she get put on a special case. Like it's like they trying to find out any kind of dirt they can on this coat that's there. But the coat is like very popular. Like it's people that's on the top of the food chain, like governor friends and people with big money and stuff like that. So not only are they trying to stop that, but it's a serial killer on the loose. So they trying to find out what's the relation between this cult and the serial killings that's happening. And because of that, they spending a lot of time together because the supervisor don't trust some of the people in the FBI at this particular office because this cult is that deep, you know. So he don't know if there are some members that's in the FBI, especially considering that sometimes it's kind of like they get leaks, so to say. So they just like, since she was new, of course he knew she not a part of this. Like, she new to the city, to the state. So y'all, they have like this intense sexual attraction and they trying to ignore it. Child. At one point, and they get close really quick too. Like, at first I was just like, this kind of moving a little fast, but when you get to the end of the book, it's gonna all make sense. Like, okay, all right, but she just like, you know what, I'm gonna stay away from this man, keep it professional. Come to find out in her investigation though that her mother's husband, which is her stepfather, is a part of the cult. Lord, why that happened? So by this time, I want to say by this time her and Ralph have been intimate. So they get into it. Then she found out that the murders may be linked to a old murder that went unsolved that Ralph's cousin was the investigator on. Not only was he the lead investigator on it, but he was dating the murder suspect. So at this point, her and Ralph get into it. And because he there's a ASA attorney that is like head over heels for Ralph. So she always feel like jealous whenever that person is, whenever that lady is around. So the night they got into the argument, like, y'all know how us women do. You know, we can be our own worst enemy at times. So she was like, well, he left, because she at this point she's staying with him because they find out that her life may be in danger as well. And they find out her life may be in danger as well because not only is the cult a cult that has like prominent people in it, but they also have ties to a Mexican mafia. So somebody in the cult, basically they got wind that the cult, because they know that Corinne and Ralph is investigating them, that they want to kill them. So her life was in danger. So he lives in a big house and a ranch, and he has a guest house, so he let her stay there, you know, for protection. But by that time they end up being intimate, so you know. So because they get into it about his cousin, who was also, well, who's a detective, who was dating that murder suspect where the murder is still unsolved. She thought that maybe since he left the house that he was going with the, you know, the district attorney, because you know that's a sore spot, that's the jealousy spot. So then he, you know, the next day he trying to be all like, let's talk about what happened last night. And she moving on like, nah, you know, let's just call it what it was. We just had sex. And, you know, because she's still mad about the argument. Nothing will come of this. It's not going to develop into anything. Like, she was cutthroat. But the closer she gets to finding out the murderer, the closer she gets to endangering her own life. Y'all, come to find out, shoot, come on, oh there, come to find out she met the murderer and didn't know. And the murderer is a woman, like a serial killer, a woman. The serial killer ended up killing her stepfather, who of course didn't like her anyways because she part of the FBI. He part of the cult that wanted to kill her. But they felt like she was getting too close to finding out, you know, they demons and stuff. But when I tell you them tables turned fast, so while he was trying to plot her murder, he ended up getting murdered, y'all. Not only do he end up getting murdered, but the murderer was working for him and he didn't even know it. Working for him and his wife, who of course is Corinne's mom. Now I don't really remember why the serial killer wanted to kill Corinne, because she lured her there to her mom's house. And then she attacked her and tied her up. So look, man, I remember. Because she was getting close to solving it. So to me, this particular book, it was a good read, but it was a good read for suspense. I feel like when it comes to like the actual love part of it, I don't know, it was kind of cheesy. Like, it just happened so instant. Like, as soon as you open the book, like, and you start reading, like within that first chapter, they already talking about the attraction that they have, you know. So you know that, okay, these people gonna end up together, you know. I don't know if it was just kind of like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good read, but that part of the book kind of, I don't know. So when you get back to like the suspense portion of it, I feel like that was good, because throughout the book, Corinne was like getting so close, like so close, but every time she get close, like, or she get a witness, they end up dead. But of course, like all books, Ralph ended up finding her, because while they was investigating the death of another high up top cult member, they figured that the serial killer probably would end up at her stepfather's house next because of how close he was in like in their chain of command. So he ended up coming in, you know, saving the day. And they found out who the cult member was. I mean, they found out who the serial killer was. So the serial killer, y'all, was actually related to that unsolved death that Ralph's cousin was investigating, who he also ended up, you know, who he was actually also having a relationship with. What really an affair. It was related to that. It really was related to that murder. And the family member was trying to get revenge because, come to find out, Corinne's stepfather was responsible for that murder. The stepfather and another, like the cult in general. They did a they did some type of ritualistic, y'all, I can't even say the word. They did a ritual on her and then just discarded her body like she was nothing. So while they was thinking that the cult was responsible for the murders, they weren't responsible, but they were very linked to it, you know, because of what they had did in the past. That pineapple bacon sausage is so good. I wish I had more. So, again, the name of that book, that book is written by Maureen Smith. And it's called Weapon of Seduction. I feel like I was kind of all over the place when I was selling that book because, truthfully speaking, even though it was a good read, if I tell you too much, you gonna know the whole entire book, like with that one, because it was so closely related, you know, like they was working together and they got involved, and then the cult was involved with her. Like it was so intertwined within one single day. So much stuff happened that was all interlinked together that is no way possible for me to tell you guys without revealing too much, because I want y'all to go read this, okay? Somebody said I should start a book club. Oh, excuse me. Let me know if you'll join a book club with me, a virtual book club. I think that'd be kind of cool. But we'll go ahead and close out because I'm full, y'all. Be who you are. Be beautiful. Don't forget to take care of yourself because self-care matters. I got some. Y'all ain't tell me I had butter on my chin. And I got a whole mirror right here. Okay, anyways, shouts out to our post notification person. Shouts out to you, boo. Hey, shouts out to you, boo. Hey, y'all, I want you guys to have a great day, and even if you can't, don't you dare go disturb nobody else's. That is from the infamous Tabitha Brown. Okay. Until the next video, love, peace, and hair oil, baby. Peace.